Beat making basics.
What's going on YouTube? Beat Making Basics back again with another dope video. If you're new to the channel, please do me a favor. Go ahead and subscribe as well as give me a thumbs up because we're coming back to back with bangers, okay? So today's video, we're going to be making a Lil Durk type beat, okay? And let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, when it comes to Lil Durk, a lot of his music is pain music, emotional music. So what you're going to want to do is start off with a piano, all right? You want to start off with some chords, but what I noticed that he does a lot in his music is he arpeggiates the chords, which means he breaks up the chords. So instead of playing, say, a like C chord, let me make sure I got this plugged up real quick. Instead of playing like a C chord, like that, he'll break it up. You feel me? So that's called arpeggio. Let's go ahead and actually, instead of doing like an electric piano, I want to just do a basic grand piano. And see, what you could do is you just start off with like 3 notes, and those are going to be your 3 chords. So we're going to start off with that, and then we're going to build some chords around that. Okay, so we're going to start there, and then I'm going to go ahead. We're going to clean this up a little bit, quantize it. You can come over here and, take the strength down just so it's not so perfect. All right, cool. So once you got that bass part played, then what you want to do is find like the arpeggiated part. This is where we're going to break up some chords. All right, cool. So we found our chords. Basically, start off with this chord right here, which is an A sharp, or A flat. And then we're gonna do a B flat. All right, so let's go ahead and play that. We're just gonna be basically arpeggiated. All right, and then basically after we arpeggiate these chords, you could also draw these in. I'm gonna basically come over here and just quantize it a little bit. We'll turn down the strength just so it doesn't sound so robotic. Let's check it out now. All right, cool. So once we have this piano part together, we can actually basically take this and turn it into a loop or a sample. I'm gonna turn this bass down some. So I highlight everything, and then I'm just gonna bounce it in place and turn it into an actual wave file. And the cool thing with this, once it's a wave file, I can drag it into the quick sampler, and then I can come over here, do this follow tempo, and then now I can put it up an octave or however I want to do it. So. So that actually sounded kind of dope. Reversed. What I'm gonna do now is just basically I push the BPM up to 140, and I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down. And then after I do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and take it up an octave. Again, keep in mind, y'all, there's multiple ways to skin a cat. After we get the sound we want, we're just gonna go ahead and EQ this a little bit. Bet. So now let's go ahead and work on the drums. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and do a Shift Command S to do a save as. I'm going to go ahead and name this project. We can talk about you, or I misspelled this, but what we'll do is actually I'm going to fix this. I'll just talk about you. I'm gonna delete all the rest of this stuff that we just made here, except for our actual loops. And now I'm gonna work on the drums. So let's go ahead and get right into that. And I'm gonna start off with an 808, actually. All right, cool. So basically, once I found out like what key the 808 is in and everything like that, pretty much I'm ready to go. Cool. So we got an 808 pattern now. Let's come over here with a clap. Turn that 808 down just a little bit. cool. So we got some basic rhythm going. Let me go ahead and add a hi-hat. And what I'm going to do that is actually click on the scissors, or you can push the letter P and then go to step sequencer. And from here, I can come over here and change the notes. So like say if I want to play the note higher, I can come over here and do that. I'm also going to go ahead and go up to 32 steps, and we're just going to create a pattern right quick. All right, cool. So this kind of wasn't necessarily how I wanted it to turn out, but I still feel like it probably could work for something on that. What I'm going to do here is continue to play around here with like the melody just a little bit. Sometimes you got to do that, man, just to make sure it comes out the right way. I'm going to come over here, get a piano again. So like I think that it might be better than coming, using this actual sample we created. So I'm just gonna play some chords here. We'll find some chords and play them. All right, cool. So you have to add some of those little jazzy vibes in here. All you got to do to find it is like once you find like your basic melody here, you're just gonna go sound out some of the keys of it, and then you can just kind of play around with it once you got it. Cool. So I didn't know if it was gonna come together right, but it's coming together one step at a time, man. So let me go ahead and add a couple more things. I'm thinking a guitar would sound pretty dope on this, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that. And this is a good rule of thumb, man. Like if you're creating a beat, you know what I'm saying, and you throughout the beat you start to get uninspired. Just keep the parts that inspire you and jump into something else. You feel me? Because I could have kept on working with this original sample that I made, but it wasn't really sounding Durkish as much. You feel me? So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna go ahead and add a guitar on here. It's my favorite guitar in Omnisphere as of right now. So this is the bluesy lead. You can do a guitar that's in Logic's sound bank if you want, but let's go ahead and play around with this. So cool. We had the beat for the most part. I mean, honestly, we could even bring back this old part. We can bring that old part back in at different parts in the song, like a bridge. This could be like this. So yeah, man, that's pretty much how you make a Lil Durk type beat in Logic Pro 10. Make sure you go to my site, beatmakingbasics.com. We have a whole lot of goodies for you on the site. Just dropped a new trap melody kit. So grab that. It's called Cloudy Trap Loops. We also have a Logic Pro 10 course that you can get if you want more in-depth understanding of how to make beats in Logic Pro 10. I'm going to be breaking down everything in that course. I also have a course for beginners. I have a mixing course. I have a music theory course. We have drum kits, a whole lot of cool stuff. And also, before we get out of here, I do want to reiterate that we do have a giveaway that we're doing, okay? All you have to do is go to my site, beatmakingbasics.com, and download the 100K subscriber bundle pack. It will enter you to win, and it will just be an overall blanket entering in on all of the different opportunities. So basically, on our journey to 100,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing giveaways at different milestones. So like say the first milestone is 10,000 subscribers. We're almost there. So that's going to be the first milestone. We have other gifts planned along the journey. Make sure you go ahead and get your tickets. Make sure that you also are subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. If you have questions, put them in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. We're out. Peace.